What's up, geeks and gamers? It's Jeremy coming to you with another video. How about that title? How about that title? And it's not clickbait because it's true. The Meg is better than The Last Jedi. No BS. I'm not even kidding. I just got back from seeing The Meg. I was not looking forward to seeing The Meg, and I actually enjoyed the hell out of it. I can't believe it. I thought this movie was going to be really stupid, and I actually liked the movie. I can't believe it. I'm shocked. I'm as shocked as all of you are. But yes, The Meg, better than The Last Jedi. That's what's going to be. That's going to be my official title when I post my review tomorrow. But with that said, the movie is actually really good. Like, I really enjoyed it. And based off that trailer, I thought this movie was going to be retarded. I thought it was going to be really, really retarded. And it was actually really good. I'm not going to give any spoilers. Not that anybody should be worried. It's a damn movie about a megalodon, so I don't know what you're worried about being spoiled. It's all about expectations, though. Let's see. Hang on. How's everyone doing today? Stream just buffered. Really? God damn it. Are you guys having problems with the stream? Mega buffering, a little bit of lag. Seems like everybody is having problems on these live streams. H3 is their streams are crashing. EVS's stream crashed last night. It's bullshit, man. Let's see. Are we still having it? Looks like you guys are good. Let me check my stream status. My stream status is good now. So I hope you guys are still here. But YouTube is really, like, there's some problems. There's some problems with these streamings right now. It's bullshit, and I'm getting pissed about it, and I'm going to make a video about it tomorrow talking about it. But yes, to recap, yes, The Meg is definitely better than The Last Jedi. And not only is it better than The Last Jedi, it's actually a good movie. Like, I had a lot of fun with this movie. You go back to the trailer with, what was that Sinatra song that was playing during the trailer? And I was just like, this movie looks so stupid. Why in the hell are they even making this a thing? But The Meg is really good. Now, again, it's all about expectations. All movies are about expectations. You got to go into this movie expecting what it's supposed to be. It's an action movie about a prehistoric giant shark. And that's about all you really need to know. It's got Jason Statham in it. So that's about it. Dylan Krubel, are you afraid of sharks? Absolutely, I am. I live in Florida. I go to the beach as often as I can. I don't go as much as I would like. But we still having buffering issues. We still having buffering issues. Let me know. My stream status is telling me we're in good shape, but that doesn't mean anything. So, all right, we're all good. All right. I got to get this lid off of here. All right, we're all good. All right, cool. Yes, I'm gonna, and when I do my official, and I see you, Caitlin Alba, I see you. Yeah, I mean, H3, the podcast earlier, I don't know if you guys saw this, H3, huge channel, their live stream got shut down, and now they have been suspended from live streaming because they were talking about Alex Jones. It's bullshit, man. It's absolute bullshit. So, I'm going to keep trying to live stream, and we'll see what happens. You guys know I've had a few live stream issues here of late. So I don't know, man. I don't know what YouTube's on right now, but it's aggravating a lot of people. It's aggravating a lot of people. So, yeah. But anyway, I am shocked that The Meg was this good. And I'm not even bullshitting. Like, it's a genuinely, like, really fun, really good movie. That I was totally shocked. I thought I was going to watch something that was going to make my head hurt. And it was just going to have a bunch of campy one-liners, and it actually had really good, the characters were somewhat enjoyable. There was no agenda bullshit. And the action was good. It was a good setting. It was good. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot. So let me check my super chat here. Let's see. Robin Hood looks like it may be worse than The Last Jedi, says John Matrix. Is there a new Robin Hood? I feel like I saw the trailer for that before a movie that I went to see, and I can't recall. I don't pay attention to trailers that much. I did see the Meg because really the only reason I went to see this movie, number one, I wanted to get the I wanted to get a review up, and my daughter wanted to go see it. But I'm telling you, it's really, go see the Meg. I think you're going to enjoy it. I really do. Thomas Gilkey, hey man, just stopping in to say hey and send my $5 to support the cause. I know it ain't much, not doing so well, but you always keep me in good spirits. Hey man, if I'm sorry that you're not doing well. If you as soon as this live stream's in, if you want to send me a message, if you need to talk, man, let me know. If you need anything, I'm sorry to hear that you're not doing well, but if you need anything, man, I got your back, and thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that. And I mean that, Thomas. So after this stream ends, I don't know how long the stream's going to go. Maybe YouTube will shut me down in the next 5 minutes. Maybe they'll start buffering the stream. I'm not sure. But great to hear people liking the Meg, says Red Leader 1. Yeah, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the hell out of it. It's one of these movies that I don't really know how you can hate it. I mean, again, if you're going into it expecting like Schindler's List or some shit like that, then yeah, I mean, I guess you might be disappointed. But I don't know what you're expecting. It's a movie about a megalodon, giant, like 30-foot shark or whatever. And it's got Jason Statham being Jason Statham. Jason Statham's just, being his, awesome self in it. And it's really fun. So Thomas says, I'll send you a message tomorrow. I'm going to bed soon. Get some rest, man. Let me know if you need anything. I got your back, bud. Let's see. Let's see. Ghost says, does the Alex Jones thing scare you? Also, Jeremy, what do you think of episode 9 turning into 2 movies and Monday Matt being exposed as the flagger of videos he dislikes? Thanks, Jeremy. All right, so that's a 3-parter. So does the Alex Jones thing scare me? Not really scare me, more or less frustrate me more than anything. Frustrates me because so many people are so caught up in their opinion of Alex Jones that they're not seeing what's going on and how what's going on is leading to a dangerous precedent. If more people could see this for what it was, instead of being blinded by their hatred of Alex Jones or what they think of Alex Jones, like I made a video twice now, and I've talked about it. At no point have I once said I am a fan of Alex Jones. At no point have I said that I'm taking up for the words for Alex Jones. But all these fuckers get in my comments and go, I can't believe you're taking up for Alex Jones. Motherfucker, I have not once said I'm taking up for Alex Jones. If you could take your head out of your ass and listen to the words that are coming out of my mouth and everybody else that are making videos about this, this is not about Alex Jones. This is about 4 major tech companies coming together all at once to take someone down that they don't agree with. If it was one of them doing it because the terms of service were broken, that's one thing. 4, all within 12 hours, taking this man down. And because you hate Trump, because you don't like that Alex Jones may have said this or that, you want to sit there and say, oh, you're taking up for Alex Jones. Nobody's taking up for Alex Jones. We can look beyond our own feelings on things and see when something is being done that is setting a dangerous precedent. That's all we're saying. Okay. Let me back up because that was a 3-parter. That was only the first part. Now we got to get 2 more out of the way. Also, Jeremy, what do you think of episode 9 turning into 2 movies? So I said that about a month and a half ago. Maybe about 5-6 weeks ago. I can't remember. I made a video on it. It's on this channel. I've shared it on Twitter. And I think that's the only way they can somewhat salvage episode 9 is to split it into 2 movies. They have to do it. They have to do it, and they have to make sure that The Last Jedi is irrelevant, and it doesn't matter. 3rd part, mundane Matt being exposed as a flagger of videos he dislikes. I've had Matt on this channel. Matt called me out once. I had him on the channel. I typically don't listen to what other people say about people. I make up my own mind. I have heard all of the stuff that people say about Mundane Matt. Mundane Matt called me out on Twitter, 2 months ago. I'd never spoken with him until he called me out because he didn't like something I said or didn't like my video or something. Then I invited him on the show because all of you requested that I had him on a show when I was on a live stream. Brought him on. We had a really good discussion. We put our differences behind us and all was good. I don't really hold grudges. I don't really, all you got to do is apologize or own whatever you do and we can move on. All good. Then you all know what happened. Then, he made another video where a lot of people felt like he was throwing indirect shade at me. That night on the High Council a few weeks ago, we decided to call Matt out because he directly called out EVS. We had him on the High Council. All of us had our turn to talk to Matt. We said our piece, and then it was over. And as far as I'm concerned, it's done and over with. I don't have any interest in having Matt back on the channel. Now it's pretty much it's not even a question now. I mean, he is a false flagger. There's a video out there where he was on a live stream with Keemstar and some other big time YouTubers, and they put him on blast and they made him do a screen share, and it was pretty ugly. Now, as far as my opinion of Matt, look, I don't like kicking people when they're down, and I'm not going to do that with Matt. I hope Matt gets whatever help Matt needs. And the offer is still on the table. If he needs to talk to me in private, he knows how to get in touch with me. I am not going to have him back on my channel. I have no interest in that. I have no interest in throwing shade at him at this point in time. Dude got exposed. Dude tried to apologize several times. I don't know what to make of Matt. I have no idea. It seems like he's got a lot of things going on, and he needs to get that figured out, and I wish him the best of luck. So that's my thoughts on that. All right. Reed Palantia, letting you know you have support. Thank you so much. You know how much I appreciate you. So thank you so much for that. Boom. Cecil67, my new username is all Jeff's fault from world-class bullshitters. That is good. I love it. Cecil67. I dig it. Adam G. Creators need to unionize. I just think creators need to come together, man, and stop. I think creators need to come together and stop fighting with each other. Swig of Dr. Pepper for the working man. Like I said it on my live stream last night. I re-uploaded some of the video today. I have no interest in fighting with YouTube channels. Other YouTubers are not my enemy. The mainstream media is my enemy. And YouTube is kind of our enemy at this point because the mainstream media is dying. They are dying. And when something is dying, what happens? They become desperate. So when you become desperate, then you start just clinging to anything you can. And the mainstream knows they're dying. Cable is dying. Satellite is dying. Everything's moving to an online streaming service and things like that. People like PewDiePie, people like Alex Jones, people like Mark Dice, people like the Rubin Report. All of these people have a much bigger following and they get more views than CNN and MSNBC. It's a dying situation and they're desperate. And they have a lot of money, like CNN and these big corporations. They have a lot of money, and obviously they're trying to move into the YouTube side of things. And I think YouTubers need to stick together. Regardless if we agree or disagree, it really doesn't matter. What matters is that we have a powerful voice, and we have an audience. And if our audience wants to hear what we have to say, then that's up to our audience to continue to build our individual platform on this huge platform. But fighting with other YouTubers is not the answer. So just because I say something you don't like, I don't think you should be making videos about me. But you have the right to do that if that's what you want to do. I just don't think that helps the overall cause. So, that's my thoughts on it. All right. Proper Jeremy drinks Yoo-Hoo. No, regular Jeremy drinks Yoo-Hoo. Yoo-Hoo is amazing. Yoo-Hoo is... Look, every time I drink Yoo-Hoo, I go, there is a God because Yoo-Hoo exists, okay? Yoo-Hoo exists. Herpes McDerpington. Get some rum with this money. Now start a war. Does pineapple belong on pizza? No. Pineapple does not belong on pizza. Only pepperoni belongs on pizza. I'm a simple guy. It doesn't take a lot to satisfy me. I'm a simple guy. Pepperoni, end of discussion, game over. That's it. That's it. Felix Haas says, I like both Jeremys. Well, thank you. There's actually more. There's more. I can't even keep up with how many Jeremys there are now. That Star Wars girl. Hello, Anna. I'm definitely afraid of sharks, so I won't be seeing this movie. It's really a lot of fun, and it's better than The Last Jedi. That's the most important aspect. What I'm going to do is I might, for all of my reviews, I might always title the movie and then always have better than The Last Jedi, just to piss these people off, because they get so caught up on headlines. They're like, I can't believe he's still talking about The Last Jedi. Oh, my goodness. It's so funny. It's so funny. All right. Jeremy, I have to go. Hollywood party. Yay, bullshitting. Cecil67, thank you very much. I do dig your new name, and I appreciate it. I appreciate it a lot. So, all right, where are we at here? The Meg was good in a ridiculous way. I agree. I mean, look, I didn't. And hello, Jedi Bunny. Thank you for joining the live stream. I'm a big fan of your channel. You do a great job. Yeah, the Meg, man. Like, okay, again, I want to recap for people that are just joining us. I thought this movie was going to be completely retarded. I really did. The trailer with the classical music playing, I thought it was so bad. My daughter wanted to go see this movie, so we went to see it. We went to check it out. And, of course, I wanted to do a review for the channel. The movie was really good. Like, I mean, I'm not saying it's like Mission Impossible Fallout. It's not, but it was good for what it was. It's a movie about a giant shark with Jason Statham being Jason Statham. It's kind of how I watched Rampage, where I went into it going, it's a movie about giant monsters fighting and The Rock being The Rock. And because of that, I enjoyed it. Movies are all about expectations anyway. So you have to go into it with that type of expectation. And I think you're going to enjoy it if that's what you walk into it expecting. So again, if you're going into it expecting, Schindler's List or Lord of the Rings, you're probably not going to like it. So Moreth, thank you so much for the super chat. Glad to see you here in the chat. I was expecting you to wear pink. Subverted again. Looking good, bro. I will wear pink again, but I have to obviously wear the Geeks and Gamers shirt because that's what I do. So, Jeremy, what if you see a movie worse than The Last Jedi? I mean, there are movies worse than The Last Jedi. I can't think of any right this second, but yeah, it's I don't know. I can't think of it right now. But there's a lot of anger built up right now. Jedi Bunny, oh my God, nothing better than getting a hello from Jeremy. Oh, be quiet. You're super cool. You don't need a hello from me. You're awesome. So, but it's my pleasure. You do a great job. And so keep it up. Keep it up. And MW77, Anakin's turn was too sudden. Yeah, I could see that. I could. Same time, we all knew it was coming. So, swig of Dr. Pepper for the working man. Anna says it was pink. It was salmon. I do have a pink shirt, but that one was not it. Stephanie Janasek. Thank you, Stephanie. Good to see you here in the chat. And you said mentions Schindler's List. Well done. Definitely. That's good old Spielberg. Swig a Dr. Pepper should be a mercy line. Let's see. American Anarchist says sudden. Really? It was a bit sudden. Anakin's turn was a bit sudden, but if you watch, here's the thing. If you watch the Clone Wars television series, it doesn't, and again, I preface it every time I say this, you shouldn't need outside sources to make a movie better. So I completely understand that. But all I can do is once you watch the Clone Wars, I feel like you get so much more context to Anakin and a lot of the things that he's dealing with. So the Clone Wars makes it to where all of that makes a lot more sense. So Clone Wars, bro. Clone Wars is awesome. And Anna's just going to keep trolling. You know what, everybody? Anna is now banned from the live stream. She is going to go join Alex Jones. and they're going to be just starting their own platform again. So that would never happen, and you know that. You know that would never happen. So what's my suggested watch order? Says Erica, easily release order. That's the way I always. I mean, it's all like, if there is a human being that doesn't know about the Vader, reveal, then I guess it makes sense for them to watch the prequels first and then get all the way to the original trilogy. But for me, I always say watch them in release order. So that's the way I've always kind of stood by it. And again, if there's a rare person that doesn't know about the Vader Luke reveal in Empire, then yeah, maybe that'll work going through the prequels first, but watch the originals first, then the prequels. Watch them in order they were released. Boom. Caitlin Alba, ban Anna. Say this out loud. Ban Anna, banana. Space Alcoholic Jeremy, which Mario Kart should I buy? Well, it depends. It depends. You got to tell me what systems you have, because if you just ask me, just don't even worry about what system, just watch Mario Kart. What I recommend, if you're only going to buy one, I'm probably going to say Double Dash on the GameCube. Double Dash is the one that I tend to always kind of, I don't know, I go back and forth between Super Mario Kart on Super Nintendo because that's the original, Double Dash, and I do love Mario Kart 8. My only issue with Mario Kart 8 and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is it's been dumbed down. There's no doubt about it. It's been dumbed down to where anybody can compete with anybody. That doesn't really make me mad, but Double Dash, like my skill, I can pull away and you can't catch me in Double Dash. I don't care what you do. I don't care how many weapons you get. You're not catching me in Double Dash. You will catch me in Mario Kart 8 because you're probably going to get 4 or 5 blue shells every single time, and I'm going to get bombarded with weapons. So I'm going to say Double Dash. Double Dash is still the one that has the most skill along with Super Mario Kart, in my opinion. So Double Dash is amazing. All right, and please, Nintendo, for the love of God, Nintendo, make Double Dash remastered with online play and put it on the Switch. This is money. I'm handing you money right now. You can make so much money from this. All right, let me see where we're at. Let's see. Gearheart says, Jer, please look at what Nomax Thelomax is saying. I don't even know who Nomax Thelomax is. I have no idea. Is this somebody in the chat? I'm trying to look. So I don't know if that's somebody in the chat or what. There it is. That Star Wars girl, Ethan's friend worked on an adaptation of the Meg, and he's literally online right now and would talk to him. I'll have to see. Is there more of the conversation I'm missing? I'll see if I can see. I mean, it's hard to catch all of the comments right now. Hat Space Alcoholic, but the one with a C. Well played, Cecil. Cecil with a K. Cecil 67 with a K. Laser Pants Toy Junk. Watching The Last Jedi is worse than getting ass raped. Oh, man. Spider-Man, not Bug Boy Marisi, says the 1982 The Thing, another film better than Star Wars. Star Wars The Last Jedi, I'm assuming you mean. Let's see. Swig of Dr. Pepper for the working man. I can't call him in because I don't have all of that set up. I'm streaming directly through YouTube, so I don't have a Google Hangout or anything like that. But if he wants to set something up, send me an email to jeremy@geeksandgamers.com, and I would love to set something up. That'd be cool with me. All right. Metroid over Mario, indeed. I mean, I can't really get mad about that. I can't really argue with you on that. I mean, Metroid's amazing. So, I mean, Super Metroid's one of my favorite games of all time. The Metroid Prime games are amazing. So, you know, regular Metroid on the NES is one of the great games. So I can't really argue with that at all. All right. Pangs Bricks. Awesome, the content. Well, hopefully you're talking about this channel, and I appreciate that. Smash that like button if you don't mind. Melee the smash button. Appreciate that. Of course, Die Hard 5 is better than The Last Jedi. Yeah, I mean, I don't really, like I said this before, I don't know if we really understand how bad The Last Jedi is in terms of the effects that it's going to have, the long-term effects on Star Wars. Like, this thing is going to have some really long-term effects, and I don't know if we fully understand this yet. So, Cecil67 with a K says, good night, Jeremy. Gotta run. Good night, buddy. Appreciate you joining, and have a good night. Alex Jones is getting his videos uploaded to YouTube still. Yeah, I know. People are uploading his videos left and right, and they're getting more views. They're getting so many views. It's crazy. Like, do these people not understand? Like, yeah, it's the best. Like, if you really want to overcome what someone is saying, you have dialogue and you know, challenge them. But silencing people is not going to work. It's just not going to do it, especially when you're giving into the same exact things that he was accusing you of. Like, they only legitimized Alex Jones is all they did at this point. It's so funny. MW77, are you a fan of the Freddy Krueger movies? Absolutely. I haven't watched them in a long time. I watched a lot of the Freddy movies when I was younger. I honestly don't remember them that much. I mean, it's been a long time. I mean, I'm an old man. So I'm almost you know, I'm almost starting to get Social Security checks at this point. So but I don't really, it's been a long time, but I will say Freddy versus Jason was actually great. It wasn't that scary, but they did a really good job with Freddy versus Jason. In fact, Freddy versus Jason better than Batman v Superman. Also better than The Last Jedi. So swig of Dr. Pepper. Nightmare on Elm Street, goat horror. It's up there. The thing I like about Friday the 13th is I love the Camp Crystal Lake setting. And as an 80s child playing the Friday the 13th game for the NES, which I know if anybody played that game today for the first time, you would think I was insane for saying I enjoyed it. But when I was younger and I played that game, I was terrified every time Jason would show up. And that had a carryover effect to me with the movies at that particular point in time, because the video game carry over to the movie. I'm thinking about how scared I get when I run into Jason. And I just love, like, I'm a sucker for any kind of like movies or television shows where like there's a body of water that plays a part into it in any way, shape, or form. I'm just a big fan of water. That's why I like living in Florida. I like having, you know, going swimming, going to the beach, going fishing. I love being on the water. So, yeah, let's see, hang on. Jackie Redmond, do you think you'll hit 150K by 2019? I honestly don't know. I'm just, again, when the year started off, this channel had 800 and something subs. So the fact that we're at wherever we're at, 70-something thousand, that's amazing to me. And I'm thankful for us just having these conversations and being able to go live and talk to all of you and have a back and forth. So I don't know. I don't really have any expectations. I mean, obviously, I've kind of mapped it out and said I hope we can maybe hit 100,000 by the end of the year, but we'll see. I have no idea. So that's the goal, is just to keep grinding to get to that point. And then the next goal will be to get to 150, 200, and so on and so forth. But I'm super thankful for the support we have, and I don't take it for granted at all. All right, let me see. Let me get caught up here. Viper Chief 117. Where's Jessie at? Jessie's around. Just she's been busy. That's all. Somebody asked me about her a few days ago, and she and I talked. I mean, she told me she was going to making a video soon, but she's just been busy. That's all. Boom, boom, boom. Jeremy, how was the Meg? Jaws on NES and Friday the 13th. Awesome classic. Yes, Stone _ Loki. The Meg was really good. I really enjoyed it. I'm just going to do a recap for anybody that's just joining us. Yeah, I really had low expectations for this movie because I thought it was going to be dumb. I thought it was going to be retarded. I thought it was going to be cheesy with a lot of really bad one-liners, and it really wasn't. Don't get me wrong. There's cheesy aspects to it. It's a movie about a megalodon, but it had enough seriousness to it. And Jason Statham is awesome. He's always awesome. And it had a good cast of characters. So I really had a lot of fun with this movie. I highly recommend it. And saying it's better than The Last Jedi is actually disrespectful to the movie because it's actually just a good movie on its own. Fanboy, dude, this movie is bad. That's why people don't want to see Episode 9 because they don't want The Last Jedi to part of this trilogy. Yeah, I mean, this Alex Becker nailed it today. And I'm sure a lot of you saw Alex Becker's video. He gave Geeks and Gamers a shout out, which I appreciated. He's mentioned Geeks and Gamers quite a few times. And, I always appreciate it when Becker mentions us. A few days ago, I guess he told his live stream that, we were an up-and-coming YouTube channel to pay attention to, and he's commented on a few of the videos. But I thought his latest upload is spot on, where he says basically that Star Wars is dead. Kathleen Kennedy, Rian Johnson, they all got what they wanted. The problem is while they got what they wanted, now nobody cares. Like, nobody cares. We just don't care anymore. And they pander to the wrong audience. And yeah, even when I'm excited about something like the Clone Wars returning, it's just not the same, though. Like, something's not the same. If you go back, I know a lot of you didn't know me in 2015 leading up to The Force Awakens, but that excitement will... It's not that it can't be matched, because I don't think it's fair to hold anybody to that standard, because Star Wars was returning. There was so much hype around Star Wars, and so I was never expecting them to keep that level of enthusiasm. But it's the fact that me specifically, and most of us have fallen so far. Like, it's not even, it's so bad. The difference in how our enthusiasm level has changed in just a few years. And there's just not a lot of self-awareness going on. And I can't fathom how far Star Wars has fallen in such a short amount of time. And I don't know what it's going to take to get it back. What I do know is that it will not happen as long as Kathleen Kennedy is the president of Lucasfilm, and it will not happen as long as Rian Johnson has a trilogy. As long as those two names are associated with Disney's Star Wars is dead. I might make a video titled that. As long as Kathleen Kennedy and Rian Johnson are associated with Lucasfilm, Star Wars is dead. I might just make that. I might just make it. So see, this is what's great about our live streams. Comrade Commodore, thank you for the super chat, my man. I appreciate it. You know I always do. Let's see. See Black Klansman, Jeremy. I honestly don't want to see Black Klansman. Spike Lee can go F off. I might go see it, but I don't want to. But maybe I'll go see it just so I can rip it apart, because he's already got on his soapbox and said he hopes it can get Trump where Trump's not elected in 2020. Have you not learned your lesson yet, Spike Lee? That's not going to work. So I don't think I'm going to go see Black Klansman. Let's see. MW77. Would you review each Star Wars movie? I guess I could do that. I do have a list of my, I did it several months ago where I was talking about my favorite Star Wars movies in order. So I talked about them from least to first. But I could do a more in-depth breakdown. I would have to, it would take some time. But I could definitely do that. Right now, there's always content. So maybe when I get to a point, if maybe content's running a little dry, I might actually fall back on that. So I'll keep that on the back burner, MW77. Thank you. Let me see. Make sure I didn't miss anything. That's all. Just making sure. And we're good. We're good. Rodrigo Martinez. What's up, man? What's up, Rodrigo? It's Jeremy coming to you with another video, and today we are talking about the Meg being better than The Last Jedi. And no, I am not trolling with that title. I mean it. I genuinely mean it. I was watching the movie, and I can't help it at this point. I see, like, I really wish I wasn't watching movies and breaking down the diversity in the cast, but with what Star Wars is trying to do with putting so much emphasis on diversity, you almost can't not think about it now. So I'm looking at this Meg movie, and there's a lot of diversity in it. And at no point did it bother me. At no point was I bothered. It had a lot of diversity, which is fine with me, and it all worked for the story. And I used to not even be like that. I used to watch shows all the time, and I didn't sit there and think about it. But now, because Disney's Star Wars has put nothing but diversity as their top emphasis on how they want to make these movies, it's like they've just poisoned it into all of our subconsciousness now, and it drives me crazy. It pisses me off. Let's see. People who call non-white conservatives Uncle Toms are about as racist as the racist they hate. Brighton Cherrier. I agree. The Uncle Tom thing is so stupid. Any person that's not white, especially black people, if they have an opinion that doesn't follow the narrative of the far left, then they get labeled Uncle Tom. It's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. All right. Christopher Mills, Cobra. Yes, yes. Swig of Dr. Pepper and an Alabama cup for the working man. Edward Coleman, the Meg is shark porn. It's big and fun. It really is. I would go see this movie again. I really would. I would go see this movie again. That's how good it was. Now, I'm going to probably go see Slender Man tomorrow. I don't know much about this movie. And so I saw the reviews for it on Rotten Tomatoes, and man, it looks like it's bad. But I want to watch it just so I can review it and check it out. So wait, the Meg is not about Meg Ryan, says 63 World Series. I mean, I don't want to talk spoilers, but so if you don't want spoilers for the Meg, close your ears. But spoilers in 3, 2, 1. No, the Meg is not about Meg Ryan. It is not a follow-up to Sleepless in Seattle. I apologize for anybody that was worried about that. I'm sorry if I've subverted your expectations, but that is the truth, and I apologize. So, let's see. Pork Wallets, stay on target. That's right, Kego Rogers. Comrade Commodore, I think in another 2 years, this whole SJW thing will be over. It's just not sustainable for a business. Shows like Cobra Kai showing what we want. I love the fact that you brought Cobra Kai up. I could talk about Cobra Kai nonstop. Cobra Kai is amazing. And it is. And that's one reason, again, it's the perfect timing for Cobra Kai to come out. It came out at the perfect time when so many Star Wars fans were so frustrated, and they needed to see something that honored the historic elements of a series, like they wanted The Last Jedi to do it and The Force Awakens to do it. And Cobra Kai came out at a perfect time and nailed it. And it's so good. Is Lauren still tied up? LOL. Well, Lauren is still busy. You guys can follow her on Instagram. That's I think it's _egirl or egirl_. Hang on. Let me see. Hang on. Give me a minute. And I'm looking right now. If I could pull up my Instagram. It's her Instagram is so egirl Lauren is her Instagram. So you can follow her over there if you want to. But Lauren's great. She'll be back. She'll be back. Don't worry. Okay, let's see. I'm trying to find where we're at. Okay, Morith, the Meg about Megan from Drake and Josh. Sharknado, it makes so much nonsense. It's fun. You know, I have not finished any Sharknado movie. I think I watched like one in the beginning. I wanted to see the dude from 90210 because I was like, wait, that dude's in it. But I don't think I've ever finished one of them. And I may have to check them out at some point. So Let's see. Jonathan M. Hey, bro, check out Thomas Sowell and Larry Elder vids. I'm very familiar with Larry Elder. I think I'm familiar with Thomas Sowell too, but I'm definitely familiar with Larry Elder. He's great. He's awesome. Okay, Reed Palantia. I still see some media announcements for the proposed new Star Wars series for the Disney streaming service. The problem of quote unquote crybaby Star Wars fans still bitched about The Last Jedi. Direct quote from Esquire. Really? I'll have to check that out. So I'm going to take a picture of that. And so I can remember what you said. Also, for those of you that are curious, my little buddy Puppy Face. That's Puppy Face. The white and black one is Puppy Face, and then obviously Leia. And Puppy Face had some dental surgery the other day, and he had almost all of his teeth taken out because they were in bad shape. And this is common for Chihuahuas, but he's having a pretty rough time right now. So my little buddy is struggling, but Leia is doing a good job of trying to take care of him. So just so you all know what's going on. All right, I'm looking. And thank you again, Reed, for the super chat and the support. You're awesome. Your awesomeness knows no bounds. Spider-Man, not the Bug Boy, Marie C. SJWs want to destroy all American cultural icons. Yes, they do. They do. I mean, look, you remember the statue thing that was going on like last year? Like all that crap? What was that? Like, it's just the things that they come up with. Like, and then they move on from it. Like, they're outraged for like a couple of weeks, and then they can't really succeed, and then they move on to something else, and they forget about the other thing they were outraged about. They just transition their outrage to the next thing. They have no consistency whatsoever. And they're idiots. They are a cancer to society is what they are. Chuckling Charmer, how would you feel if they made episode 9 a two-parter? I keep getting asked about this. And that's cool. Thank you, Chuckling, for the super chat. I know some of you guys, like, it's hard to keep up with all the stuff I talk about. So yes, it was a report, a rumor that Disney is potentially thinking about splitting episode 9 into 2 parts. That came out a few days ago. I made a video on it talking about how I talked about this like 5 weeks ago, where I said that there's 2 things that you have to do in order to save episode 9. There are 2 things, and if you don't do these 2 things, the movie will be the next Solo. You have to split it into 2 parts. And the reason you have to split it into 2 parts is because you cannot fix the problem from The Last Jedi and complete this trilogy in 1 2.5 hour movie. You can't do it. It would be convoluted. It would be a disaster. So you have to break this up into 2 parts. You have to spend the first part of the movie fixing The Last Jedi, doing everything The Last Jedi should have done, and then you can spend the second half of the movie ending the trilogy. That's the first thing you got to do. The second thing is just as important. Luke Skywalker better be alive. He better be alive. You better put his balls back on him. You better hand him a lightsaber, and he better whoop some ass. And he better get his ass off that island. If you don't do that, this movie is dead. It is DOA over. Have to do it. You got to do it. So anyway, that's my thoughts on that. Jedi Bunny says, all get better puppers. Thank you, Jedi Bunny. Appreciate that. Logan Michael 69, just to ruin your day. Cart with a C. Logan Michael always bringing the pain to me. He knows how to hit me in the feels, and not in a good way. Episode Pork Wallets Part 1 and 2, says Stephen Walton. And a matter of fact, hang on. I got to make sure, just so you guys know, I do pay attention to all of you when I can. Boom, Stephen Walton. I got your email, and I did read it. I just haven't responded, but I got your email, and I appreciate it. You put a lot of thought into that, and I just wanted you to know that I did get that email. So let's see. Viper Chief, Logan Paul or Alex Jones? Alex Jones, easily, because at least Alex Jones is entertaining. At least, look, I don't care who you are. I don't care who you are. If you didn't laugh at the turning the freaking frogs gay video, then you are not human. You're not human. Like, it's hilarious. It's great. It's awesome. And so it's just, it's so funny, man. So yeah, Logan Paul, I'm not a fan at all, at all. Gerhard Van Standen, I'm going to try to say it. Is it Stadden? Gerhard Van Staden. Gerhard Van Staden. Can I get a shout out for my 28th birthday yesterday? Gerhard, this is Proper Jeremy, and Proper Jeremy has a lot of respect for you. Proper Jeremy wants to wish you a happy birthday. Happy birthday in the proper way. And yes, obviously, happy birthday, Gerhard. Appreciate the support. Jonathan M. And you got one from Anna, that Star Wars girl. Jonathan M. Episode 9 has 2 parts. Thoughts? Have to answer. I paid. I did. I said, like, if episode 9 is 2 parts, yes, I totally want this to happen. Like 100%. I want this to happen. Did I not answer it before when you said something? But yeah, I'm 100% behind episode. Like, I'm not even 100% behind. Episode 9 has to be 2 parts, period. That's my stance on it. Do I think it'll be 2 parts? I don't, but I think it has to be. So, all right, let's see. Ryan Sims wants to know, how about episode 9 in 2 parts, Jeremy? So I'm just messing with you. Ivan, what up, Ivan? What up, bro? How are you? We've got all the Geeks and Gamers superstars are in the chat now. Is Jeremy frozen to you guys? Says Ashton Forbes. I must be, because we just lost like almost 150 viewers. So I must be freezing up to a lot of people. Jonathan M., I'm just breaking your balls. No problem. Yeah, I must be freezing up for a lot of people. Hit refresh, everybody, if you're having problems. While you're having problems, I'm going to do a swig of Dr. Pepper for the working man. Let's see. Everybody's saying they had to refresh. So yeah, I knew something was wrong when we lost like 150 viewers. So did you guys see about the H3 podcast? Did you guys see what happened with them? Like, YouTube restricted them from live streaming because they were talking about Alex Jones. This is a major channel on YouTube, and they restrict them from talking about Alex Jones. I'm going to make a fucking Alex Jones video tomorrow. I don't even care. Do what you need to do, YouTube. I'm going to make an Alex Jones video tomorrow. And no, I'm not going to talk about how I support Alex Jones. I support Alex Jones' right to have a voice, though. That I do. So, all right, stream is good now. All right, cool. But yeah, I mean, does YouTube not understand? Do they not understand what they're doing? Do all these companies not understand? It's unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. So, oh yeah, I know I got demonetized. You know what? I got demonetized 3 times on a PewDiePie video. I had to re-upload it 3 times on a video where I talked about PewDiePie. I didn't even cuss. I didn't say anything. I was just talking about PewDiePie, and I got demonetized. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, this is their #1 creator on their platform, and I'm getting demonetized simply because I'm talking about the guy. It's unbelievable. So, Melissa Anderson says, I agree, Anna. Dr. Pepper sucks. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Melissa Anderson and Anna. Unbelievable. Gavin McGinnis banned from platforms today, too. Wait a minute. Are you kidding me right now? Jonathan M.? No way. Seriously? I want to know for sure. Did Gavin McGinnis get banned from all platforms also? There's no way. Can somebody give me some confirmation on that? No shit? Hang on. I'll be damned. Wow. So just from Twitter at this point, wow. So wait, so they banned Gavin McInnes, but they didn't ban Alex Jones from Twitter? What the hell's going on, man? I didn't even know about this. Jesus. So is it only Twitter he's been banned from? I don't want to spend all this time looking it up on my phone while I'm trying to talk to all of you. I can't believe that. McGinnis is hilarious. If anybody is not familiar with Gavin McGinnis, he's amazing. All right. Bye, Jeremy. Got to get some sleep. Thank you for joining us. I appreciate that. Have a great night. Get some rest. Twitter only. Okay, so that confirms that for me. So Twitter only, but still, man, like, Gearhard says, pronounced Fun Staden. Okay, Fun Staden. So Gearhard Fun Staden. I'm going to remember that. It's German, but I'm from San Antonio. Fun Staden. So Gearhard Fun Staden. Proper Jeremy would like to sincerely apologize for disrespectfully pronouncing your name incorrectly. Proper Jeremy will now donate to a charity that talks about mispronouncing names improperly, because that's what you do when you're proper and you get caught doing something improper. You just have to donate to charity to prove that you're a great guy. So that's what Proper Jeremy is going to do. You guys ever notice this? It's all these celebrities, when they get in trouble for doing something, they're like, oh, hey, I got in trouble because I tried to rape somebody. So I'll just give $1 million to a female organization to prove that I respect women. What? Do you really think that works? Like, do you think in their little bubble world, like, do they think like, oh, I can try to rape a woman, but then I'll just give $1 million to a woman's charity and everything's going to be okay? What? Like, it's so stupid. Like, they don't, what goes on in their heads? I don't understand it. It's like Logan Paul when he finds a dead body in the forest and he films it and he monetizes it and he laughs at it and he makes fun of it, and then he gets busted and he gets in trouble. So what does he do? Oh, I'm going to donate money to suicide prevention. That doesn't change what you did, bro. Like, that logic is amazing to me. Like, if you're not going to support these charities just because, then don't do it when you get busted doing something, because that just comes off as completely disingenuous. You know what I'm saying? Thank God Jeremy doesn't have to donate money for mispronouncing words or names. You would be broke. This is true. This is true. All right, I'm trying to catch up. Let's see. Comrade Commodore says, Dr. Pepper over root beer. Y'all crazy. Yes, absolutely. All right, I'm trying to catch up. There we go. Chuckling Charmer, what title would you love for episode 9, or should each part have its own title? You think that would be too obnoxious or cool? Well, if we're talking about breaking it into 2 parts, I think each part 1 would have to have its own title and part 2 would have to have its own title. I think part 1 should be episode 9, part 1. We fucked up. Please give us your money and we'll make it up to you. I think that should be the one that is episode 9, part 1. And then episode 9, part 2 should be, hopefully you didn't give up on us for fucking up the first time, so please give us your money again. So that's what they should do, but they won't. I don't think we're going to get a 2-parter. But I'm going to keep talking about it because I think we have to have a 2-parter. Rad number 2. Are you a proud boy? Also, it's Mario Kart with a C. Rad number 2. This is not the way to start conversations around here, okay? I am a prolific YouTuber, and I deserve nothing but respect, okay? I am a respecter of women. I pronounce names properly, and when I get in trouble, I donate to charity to prove to you how much I care. I'm obviously being sarcastic. Somebody did call me a prolific YouTuber the other day, and I was like, really? I'm not. I'm just some asshole that sits in his, little man cave here and talks to the internet. So, but thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that. Let's see. Gear hard. Let's see. I got to remember if I can say it right. Gerhard Funstaden, right? Gerhard Funstaden, South Africa. The fuck is San Antonio unsubbed? I was just messing with you. I figured you were a Spurs fan. What's wrong with that? Also, Gerhard, how many times? See, I'm a little like, you talked junk. Do you not remember this? So you talked junk to me for like, what? I'd say at least a month where you were trying so hard. Like you tried so hard to troll me and I would not acknowledge you. And that's me going, boom. You know, like, of course you're not from San Antonio. But that's payback for all that trolling you did for those months. Like months you were trolling me. You're like, Jeremy, it's Mario Kart with a C. Jeremy, you're not going to respond because you're scared of me. Jeremy. You remember all that, Gerhard? You remember it? Now you do, don't you? Let's see if you're going to own up to all that trolling. Let's see. I'm waiting for Gerhard. I'm waiting. Jared, I tried to troll you, but you are troll proof. If I can't troll you, no one can. I have been trolled. Do you guys not remember the Nick G situation? Does nobody remember that? I know you remember it. Everybody remembers the Nick G situation. I'm waiting for Gerhard to respond. And then let me see. Let me see if we have anything else. Ivan says we need a 3-parter. Redo the entire trilogy. Yes, we do at this point. All right, Gerhard. Got you to remember my name. I win. Oh, come on now. You got to acknowledge all that trolling you did on me, though, because you were trolling me. And you know I appreciate it. I appreciate all of you. Alex Jones Jr. I don't know if that's your real name or if that's a parody name, but it's funny as hell. And it says, I love you too. So that's awesome. The Jacob Knight, I missed the Nick G. Well, Brighton Cherrier just told you about Nick G right there. That's why I have to be careful about every name I read now because I walked right into that one. Melissa Anderson, you do pronounce names right. I'm impressed. Mine gets messed up all the time. See, I always get Melissa Anderson's name right. Always. New Doom gameplay hype, says Jamal. Corey Dempsey, who streams on our Twitch channel for Geeks and Gamers, he actually is a big Doom fan. I'm old school Doom fan, but I haven't played the new ones. Lloyd Christmas, am I prolific for calling a 429-pound, 21-year-old male to get a job? Jeremy, your thoughts? Lloyd Christmas, you're prolific because you're Lloyd Christmas from a legendary movie, so you're automatically prolific. Jeremy, what about the PG-13 Venom now possible, says Samuel. So I just saw this newest Venom trailer today when I went to see the Meg. I gotta say, guys, this movie looks like crap. I'm sorry. Like, this new Venom movie looks like crap. It doesn't look good. I love Tom Hardy. I'm still going to go see the movie, but that trailer did not look good at all. Like, it really did not look good. So, I don't know. I did not think it looked good at all. So, let's see what you guys say. Swig of Dr. Pepper for the working man. Rob Dog says, give Tom Hardy a chance. Oh, I will. I will, because Tom Hardy's one of my favorite actors. I will be there opening weekend, opening night, and I'll have a review on this channel. I'm just saying that it didn't look good. This latest trailer did not look good at all. Did Ivan redo it? I need to watch your recut, Ivan. All right, let me see. Bill Stevens, people, stop messing with this Cobra Commander with 2 Ks. K, and then another one. And I'm not going to even link that because then all the SJWs are coming after me. KR Companion, I ride with Jeremy, EVS, and the Fandom Menace. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you so much, KR Companion. All right, Comrade Commodore, it doesn't look good at all. I'm out, bros. Later, man. Thank you so much for the support. You know, it's always appreciated. You've always been supportive, man, for months now, and I really appreciate it. Where's my Ticos? Your query, Tico Bell. Jeremy, let me get some sleep now, you hilarious bastard. Says, what the Sith is this? Mike Bushnell says, Venom looks sexy. Again, if Mike Bushnell has ever made a serious comment on our live stream, I'm yet to see it. But we still love him. All right, I'll have to check that out, Ivan. I'll check it out. Mario Koopa Fight. I can't wait for this new Mario Party game, by the way. So to recap, everybody that's joining us, the title says the Meg is better than The Last Jedi. The reason the title says the Meg is better than The Last Jedi is because it is, in fact, better than The Last Jedi. But that does not mean, it really undercuts the Meg, because the Meg is actually a good movie. I thoroughly enjoyed the movie. I'll have a review for it up here on the channel tomorrow. I thought it was really good. I had low expectations going into this movie, but you have to go into it understanding what it is, and if you do that, I think you're going to enjoy it. So, all right, rad number 2. Okay, I'll drop the Mario Kart jokes for now. Can you give me some pointers on starting a channel that covers gaming and Star Wars? Rad number 2. I mean, you're going to have some luck, but because we've been doing this at Geeks and Gamers for about 4 years now. For 3.5 of those years, I mean, I was literally like begging people to watch our videos, and we still couldn't even get 100 videos. And at that point, we had a Facebook group with 15,000 people, and we still couldn't even get 100 views on a video, unless it was every now and then one video would get a few hundred, but most videos would struggle to get 100 views. Then in the beginning of the year, I decided to really just kind of stop trying to be so buttoned up with everything I said and stop thinking about everything I was going to say and just turn the camera on and open my mouth and be as honest as I possibly could. You also got to, from the start, when you don't have a big audience, once you turn that camera on, you can't spend time talking about all of this other stuff. Whatever the topic is about, the video needs to start, and within 30 seconds, you need to be talking about that topic. Because if not, if you don't have that built-in audience, they're going to turn it off after 30 seconds. They're like, fuck, I don't even know who this guy is. If you're not going to talk about whatever is in the title, then I don't care. So you've got to, right out of the gate, you've got to talk about the topic. And you got to stay on point. I would suggest keeping the videos between 5 and 7 minutes, because again, if you don't have a big audience, you can't really expect them to dedicate more than a few minutes to your video, and you got to get them right out of the gate. Go for topics that, and this is something that I need to start doing here. So go for topics that IGN and Kotaku and GameSpot aren't covering. Talk about things that they aren't talking about, because you're going to get swallowed in the algorithm of all of this other stuff they're talking about. That's why when we do a gaming review, nobody's watching it, because we are so low on the totem pole for that type of content, and everybody else has that game reviewed, all these big channels that are established. So right now we're in this niche where we have the Star Wars algorithm going and some of the Marvel stuff and things like that, SJWs. So you got to find what works and stick with it, but then still try to diversify your content, which we're still trying to work on that here. But that's the pointers I could give you right there. So good luck with everything. I hope it works out for you. And, I always wish channels the best. I'm not intimidated by other channels. I want all creators to succeed and find their audience. I don't get intimidated if somebody passes me in subs or gets more views than me. That's awesome. If you're getting the views, then maybe I can get some of those views too. I don't really understand this mentality of a lot of YouTubers that get jealous of other channels that get views. If other people have an audience, then you have an opportunity to get that audience. But it's up to you to get the audience. And then obviously you got to have some luck in YouTube and their algorithms. It's a mess sometimes. So good luck. And if you need anything else, let me know. Vincent Vader, Twitter or Google search Dr. Pepper Queer. A queer drinks for diverse drinkers. Latest magazine ad for Dr. Pepper. 100% true. Not busting balls. I don't care about all that. I just like the taste of Dr. Pepper. So I can't really determine what I like based on what soy boys drink. I just, not for me. All right. Jeremy, being yourself is interesting. Fake has been done. Still not getting notifications, though. It's a conspiracy, says a yelling, red-faced Alex Jones. And let me go back to that one. And Vincent Vader, where you at? Vincent Vader, did you make the proper Jeremy profile picture on Twitter? Is that what I was hearing earlier? And then somebody was arguing with the proper Jeremy Twitter account. And I was like, what the hell's going on? What is this? What world do we live in right now where people are actually arguing with the proper Jeremy Twitter account? This is the greatest thing ever. But I think that was you, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, Vincent Vader. Jonathan M. Alien fan, like Star Wars originals tainted by new films. I was a very late bloomer to the Alien movies. Very late bloomer. I don't know why. I didn't watch them back in the day. So later in life is when I stumbled across them. And yeah, the first two are great. I prefer Aliens to Alien. I think most people probably prefer Alien because it's a slow build, slow burn, kind of like a horror movie. And Aliens has got a little more action to it, but they're both really good. But I prefer Aliens. MAGA Mexican. Could I get a shout out for my Indiegogo General Washington? Thanks. Absolutely. You guys, if you watched the High Council, MAGA Mexican sent in, I think, $100 super chat. Got a big shout out from us on the High Council. I took a picture of his Indiegogo campaign, and we got a bunch of retweets on that because the Fandom Menace sticks together and we support each other. Again, we're not intimidated by other people getting traction. We are motivated by that. So we're never going to sit there and be jealous of someone else's success. That's just not how we operate. We are here for each other because if we don't do it, nobody else will. We got to stick together. So MAGA Mexican, shout out to your Indiegogo campaign. If you want to support people from the Fandom Menace, go check out General Washington on Indiegogo. Thank you so much, man. Let's see. Viper Chief 117. Rambling Jeremy is king. Rob Dog, Jeremy over Joe Rogan. Hey, man, I like Joe Rogan. So Jeremy is the people's champ, says Brighton Cherrier. I appreciate that. Boom, boom, boom. I'm looking. At least Jeremy reads all in his super chats. The 40-year-old nerd gen. I do. Let's see. As a matter of fact, I got a couple of super chats to catch up on. I'm trying to catch up. Hang on. Boom. Cecilio Alila. Let's see. Ayla. I think. Ayla. I think. But Cecilio. We're going to say Cecilio. The best way to watch Star Wars for kids. Clone Wars. Leave out the Mortis arc. 4, 5, 6. Rogue One. Rebels. 1, 2, 3. Rewatch Clone Wars. That's it. Not a bad choice at all, actually. Not a bad choice. So, and then leaving out the Mortis arc makes a lot of sense. So, yeah, I don't totally disagree with that. Boop, 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 boop. Brighton Cherry or Jeremy on InfoWars. I saw some people saying that earlier. They're like, man, we should Alex Jones to get Jeremy on InfoWars. I've still got to email Sargon, so I'm going to be on Sargon's podcast at some point. Nicholas Glenn, Predator or Predator 2? It's been so long since I saw Predator 2. So I'm going to have to, by default, say Predator 1 because I'm more familiar with Predator 1. It's been a long time since I saw Predator 2. I don't even remember Predator 2. I don't even think Arnold was in Predator 2, was he? Like, I honestly don't even remember Predator 2. So it's Predator 1. Yeah, I don't even remember anything about Predator 2. I know nothing about Predator 2. I don't even know what that is, honestly. Swig of Dr. Pepper for the working man. So that's the one with Danny Glover. I don't think I've even seen it. Yeah, I don't even think I've seen Predator 2. So Predator 1, I mean, that's a classic right there. So got Jesse, the body in it. Obviously got Arnold. Yeah, then I haven't seen Predator 2, so I don't even, there's a reason why I've never watched it. So, yeah, it's not even registering in my head right now. Boo. Christopher Mills says, you haven't missed anything by not watching it. It sounds like it, and I am not going to. Cody says, hello from Texas. What's up, Cody? Thank you for joining. Chris says, oh my God, watch it. No, I'm not. Gary Busey's in it. Oh, if Gary Busey's in it, I may have to watch it because Gary Busey's crazy as hell. Let's see. Even Chris Stuckman hates it. Well, and I like Chris Stuckman, but he tends to be very positive on everything. But I do like Chris Stuckman. I love Whammon, says Viper Chief 117. MAGA Mexican, thank you so much, Jeremy. Thank you, man. I wish you nothing but the best. And, everybody from the Fandom Menace, I wish you all nothing but the best. So, now Bill Paxton is awesome. So have you guys seen, what is it called? I'm drawing a blank right now. It's got Bill Paxton and Matthew McConaughey. It's about the God's Hand Killer. Why am I drawing a blank on this movie right now? The name of it. It's so mother effing good. I know you know what I'm talking about. It's got Matthew McConaughey and Bill Paxton. Bill Paxton's the dad. And yes, R.I.P. Bill Paxton. What is the name of this movie? It's about the God's Hand Killer. Frailty. Yes, Darth, thank you. Frailty is a fantastic movie. If you have not seen Frailty, you need to watch Frailty right now. It is so damn good. It's such a good movie. Evernum, thank you. Yeah. And Kego Rogers, Frailty. Yeah, Frailty's so good. I love it so much. Also, of course, Twister with the great Bill Paxton. Such a great movie. Such a great movie. Let's see. All right, dude. Predator 2 has Vasquez from Aliens, Bill Paxton, Danny Glover, Gary Busey, Adam Baldwin. It's got a list of 90s actors, and it connected Aliens and Predator. All right, Tim is very passionate about Predator 2, so maybe at some point. Maybe. Helen Hunt is great. Yes, definitely. Cody says hello from Michigan. I thought you were in Texas, Cody. Thought you were in Texas. Are you trolling me now, Cody? Are you trying to just say all of these crazy places? Jeremy, do you like Spawn? I read Spawn back in the day. Image Comics, Todd McFarlane. I read Spawn. I thought Spawn was going to end up being like the next major comic character. Obviously it was short-lived. I mean, Spawn was a big deal when I was reading comics. And then, Michael J. White, played in the movie. I liked the movie. It's a little weird, but I did enjoy it. Yeah, Spawn was cool back in the day. I don't know really what happened with him. A lot of those Image Comics characters, man, I really thought Image Comics was going to be a big deal, and I don't really know what happened. I really enjoyed Image Comics younger. I've mentioned this before. Shadowhawk, I loved Shadowhawk, loved Savage Dragon, loved Spawn, and they all kind of died out. So, have you seen Dread, says Stefan. Yes, I have. Dread was great. Dread was definitely great. Very underrated. Sad that it didn't make that much money at the box office, but really good movie, and hopefully they can make another one. Okay, now I have your attention. Check your tweets. I sent you a vid from Yellow Flash, and it's about the mundane Matt false flagging YouTubers. Yeah, I commented on that video. A lot of people sent me that video today, and I commented on it because somebody in the comments mentioned it, said Jeremy needs to see this video. And so I commented and I said, by the way, it's because they were like, he seems to still trust Matt. And I was like, well, it's not about me trusting Matt as much as it's just, I don't like kicking people when they're down. And Matt had mentioned something about going to therapy. And I take that seriously. If he's bullshitting, then he's bullshitting. I can't be responsible for what other people are doing. But if he's saying that he's having to go through therapy and he's going through some shit, then, privately, my door is open if he needs anything. I'm not offering my platform to him again. We went through that. I mentioned this earlier in the video with mine and Matt's little dust-up we had on Twitter a while back. I brought him onto the channel. I thought we got that behind us. Then we had another little dust-up, and we brought him on the High Council. Then we got that behind us. And at that point, I'm not interested in doing anything else on camera. But if he needs to talk to me privately, if he's going through some shit, my door is open. Therapy, Jeremy. Demolition Man does need a sequel, Darwin James. Yes, it does. Yes. I need to know about the seashells too. But yeah, I love Demolition Man. Rob Dog says I'm lost. Matt was on, I can't remember what channel it was. I know Keemstar was on the stream, and they just look up, let me find it. Let me go back to Tim's comment. Look up Yellow Flash YouTube channel. I think they got about 15 or 17,000 subs. Just type Yellow Flash Mundane Matt, and you can watch the video. you can find out all you need to do. So Matt seems very hypocritical. I'm sure. Yeah, and I'm not gonna get into a lot of stuff about him. All I'm saying is, for me, I learned my lesson. So publicly, I'm not. My platform's no longer open to him. But privately, if he needs anything, he can reach out. And that's as much as I want to say about it. As far as I'm not into the piling on stuff. I know a lot of people are piling on right now, and I just don't like doing that. So, all right, we are living in Demolition Man's society in real life now. Whew, that's true. It's actually you're onto something right there. All right, where are we at? Okay, let me see. Where are we at? Let me make sure I didn't miss anything. All right, we're good. All right, MAGA Mexican was the last super chat. Thank you so much, Jeremy. Running Man would be cool. Running Man is awesome. Jeremy, what about Jack Burton? Why do I not know Jack Burton? Who's Jack Burton? Why do I not? I don't know that name. Why is that name not ringing a bell for me? Wally Rays, do you ever sleep? A little bit, but not as much as I should. So stream is buffering. Hit the refresh button if we're buffering again. Big Trouble in Little China. My God, Big Trouble in Little China. I don't even remember the movie. I know of the movie, but I can't remember a damn thing about it. Again, I'm old, so you guys have to understand that a lot of these movies came out when I was a kid, and I have not revisited a lot of them. So I would have to watch Big Trouble in Little China again. I don't remember anything about it other than the cover at this point. I know Kurt Russell was in it. I know he's a badass. I remember certain sequences in the movie, but it's probably been 25 years, 20 years, something like that since I saw that movie. So I can't remember a damn thing about it. Choco Baby says, Jeremy, same with me. Yeah, man. Like I know a lot of people think I'm like 25, 30, 39. So I'm old. And my best years are probably behind me. It's, I might have another good 2 years left on YouTube before I kick the bucket. So enjoy this time you have with me. What do you think about the 90s Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movies? Wally Rays, absolutely awesome, that first movie. I do have a soft spot in my heart for the second movie, even though it has a lot of problems. It has Diesel, Kevin Nash, in it as Super Shredder. And the Go Ninja, Go Ninja, Go, Ninja rap. I mean, that Vanilla Ice, it was so cool, man. It was awesome. And so I love the first two Turtles movies. After that, I checked out on them. But yeah, the first two were great. First two were fantastic. Jeremy Peterson, old. I'm going on 50 and have been on YouTube for 3 months. How sad is that? Yeah, no, I do. I feel like I'm probably like 25 years old max. I feel like I'm in really good shape. And I still have as much energy as I did when I was young playing sports and all that stuff. So I'm lucky that I look younger than I am. I feel younger than I am. I act younger than I am. And that will continue for the foreseeable future, hopefully. I'm looking right now. Choco Baby says, I always love spending time with your videos. Well, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. 3 was horrendous, says KR Companion. Yes, it was. 3 was really bad. It was so bad. And we're talking about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3. But the 90s Turtles, the first one was great. Johnny Nuwo, or was that Nuwo, says, Jeremy aging better than Star Wars. The captain says, we need a Goonies sequel. The world could use more sloth. We can finally provide a job Hillary is qualified for. I would love a Goonies sequel. I really would love a Goonies sequel. That was funny, the captain. Jeremy, you're still healthy. At least you're not licking butter and stuffing your face with pies yet. Love you, EVS, says Cody Webb. Let's see. Trying to see where we at here. I don't know about kicking the bucket, Jeremy. I think you'll be all right. Yeah, I think so. Oh, boy. People are going to say, when I say all right, they're going to say, he said alt-right. YouTuber Geeks and Gamers says alt-right. He is a known racist and sexist. Cyberfrog. What's up, Cyberfrog? We have Cyberfrog in the chat. He says, or should I stay here? I don't know what else you said, but that's the only comment I see from you right now. Morgan McGinnis says, I heard it. LOL. Jeremy, bring Alex Jones on Geeks and Gamers. That would be hilarious, and I would do it in a heartbeat. So if you guys want to let Alex Jones know, I will bring him on. Of course, that would probably violate YouTube's terms of service, so I'd probably lose the channel at that point. So maybe I shouldn't. Cyberfrog is staying. Well, thank you, Cyberfrog. It's lovely to have you here in the Geeks and Gamers live stream. Alex Jones Jr. says, I'm right here. Did you hear that? That's the sound of Antifa coming. EBS was drawing Cyberfrog live tonight. Did he have any? Now, EBS got busted on a live stream, or not busted. I mean, they took him down. It's like they censored him or something. At least a lot of people are talking about that. I haven't seen the live stream that got shut down in question, but you know, H3H3, they got shut down too earlier because they were talking about Alex Jones. So there's some stuff going on, man. And I don't know what to think right now. I really don't. So swig of Dr. Pepper for the working man. Peter Martin says, turned up for another video. And we almost have 200 likes. Smash that melee button if you don't mind. Chat keeps disappearing on me, so I'm waiting for it to come back. Okay, there we go. Let's see. Who here loves Power Rangers, says Ryan Kelly. I was never a big 200 like for KR Companion. I've never been a Power Rangers guy. I was kind of in that phase of being not into anything really but sports at that point in life. So but I did like the new movie. So let's see. Where are we at? Fanboy, hey, Jeremy, do you like or hate Naruto? I don't know any. I think that's anime. I know nothing about anime. I know nothing about it. So we do have an anime team at Geeks and Gamers. And we actually just got press passes for an anime convention in New York. And I'm very excited about that, but I don't even know how to pronounce that guy's name. So Naruto, I have no idea. I know nothing about anime. Like me with anime is like a lot of you with sports. Like I know nothing about it. So when I start talking about sports and you guys just start checking out, you're like, all right, we're out, Jeremy, we're gone. That's me with anime. I know nothing about it. Let's see. Matt Deckard, did I come at a bad time? Not at all, Matt. Come on into the chat. Join us. We're just having fun. We're just having fun talking about whatever. Naruto. Heroic says it's Naruto. So, okay, so Naruto, if that's right. But I know nothing about it. So, well, nobody's perfect. Well, I'm certainly not perfect. I'm certainly not perfect. Yeah, so it's Caitlin Alba says it's pronounced Naruto. Let's see. So Lucasfilm is supposedly splitting episode 9 into 2 parts. Good. Double the pride, twice the fall. Yeah, and I've been asked about that several times, and I think I'll probably fell for some trolls. Dr. Pepper turns Jeremy soy. All right, where I saw there was another comment here. Best Batman in the Nolan trilogy, says Wally Rays. So I think that Batman Begins is the best Batman movie, but I think that The Dark Knight is the best movie of the trilogy. And I think you guys understand what I'm saying. So, Edward Coleman, only one could exist in your lifetime, Tupac or Saban. Really, Edward, are you really going to do this to me? You know I'm a huge Tupac fan, and obviously I worship Nick Saban. So, I mean, I don't think, see, a lot of you don't understand how big of a Tupac fan I was when I was younger. I was a mega Tupac fan. I think Tupac was way ahead of his time. I thought some of the lyrics, some of the ideas this man had were just, he was so far ahead of his time. And I do believe that if Tupac wouldn't have been murdered, that he would have been making a huge impact on society. But with that said, and I know all of you are going to see, like, what are you even talking about, Jeremy? Because none of you probably even know who the hell Nick Saban is. But Nick Saban, it's got to be Nick Saban. It's got to be. And I love Tupac, but it's got to be Nick Saban. So, but I would definitely take Tupac 2024, like Rob Dog is saying, President Tupac. Tupac would have been, I'm telling you guys, I've said this before, I'll say it again. I don't think Eminem would have been relevant if Tupac would have still been alive. I think Tupac would have destroyed Eminem when he came on the scene. And not that Eminem's not great, because I think Eminem's the greatest lyricist of all time. But before he was relevant, I think Tupac would have annihilated him and ended his relevance before it began. Mega Jetty 1. Jeremy, too many super chats. Froze my bank account last night. I'm going to have to use regular chats for a while. I should have it unfrozen tomorrow. Please be on the lookout. Mega Jetty, please do not worry. Your support is incredible. And I apologize that you ran into that issue. You know how much I appreciate what you do. So I will do my best to keep an eye out on the chat for you. And sometimes it's hard sometimes, but you know, but I appreciate the support. So, all right. Where did it go? The chat keeps disappearing on me. Wait, okay, here we go. How much Dr. Pepper is in that cup? Not much left now. So, not much left. It's almost gone. All right. Ryan Kelly, The Dark Knight Rises caused me to leave my leftist friends because I said I thought it had an anti-Occupy message, and my friend flipped out and started attacking me physically for being on the right. Wow. That doesn't actually surprise me, but at the same time, it really sucks, man. It's crazy. Look, I told you guys this when I started, you know, at the beginning of the year, when I kind of started really being more vocal about my true feelings on everything going on within the entertainment industry and the identity politics and the SJWs, I had a few people from my team that had been on my team for a while, straight up jump ship. They all had my phone number. They all had the ability to pick up the phone and call me, talk to me at any point in time. And instead of doing that, they decided to go on social media and start calling me, you know, an alt-righter, and calling me all these names, just misrepresenting me, all because I was getting some traction on YouTube and they didn't like it. And it's crazy, man. So, all right. So Christopher Mills says, it keeps lagging on me. I'm out of here. Sorry about that, Christopher Mills. He says, see you next video. Yeah, it must be lagging for a lot of people because we continue to lose viewers left and right. So I apologize. Obviously, it's nothing I can do about it. So I appreciate you guys hanging around. A lot of people are having a lot of live stream problems right now, and I don't really understand it, and it's pissing me the fuck off, to be honest with you. Sorry for the language. Tyler says no lag for me, so that's good. But I can tell, I mean, I can tell when, well, wait, we just keep losing viewers, so I can tell it's lagging for a lot of people. Escape World, it's paging. I think you mean lagging. So Escape World says it's lagging, but I will stay. Hit refresh if you can. Paul N says Candace and Jeremy 2024. Hey, you tell Candace I will gladly be her running mate in 2024. Gladly. Let's see. Escape World says, we love you. Thank you, man. You're always super supportive. And I don't even know if you're a male or female, but either way, you know, I appreciate the support. Bill Stevens, from myself and in honor of Mega Jetty's one's frozen account, the community has each other's back. Bill Stevens, man, that's awesome. That is awesome. You didn't have to do that, but I obviously sincerely appreciate it. And I'm sure Mega Jetty does too. Mega Jetty says no problemo. By the way, I saw a vid a while back, Ahsoka versus Vader with Lord of the Rings rescore. It either got made private or deleted. It's a shame since I really like to rewatch it and share it with you. It was epic. That sounds epic, actually. There's some really cool Ahsoka Vader videos on YouTube. So definitely do a search on that. There's some really cool mashups. Cody says, I'm staying. So thank you so much. Staying through the buffering issues. This is, it pisses me off. It really does. Are you guys enjoying when I do the re-upload of the live stream and take a couple of the highlights? Do you guys enjoy that? Just let me know. Matt Deckart says, only lag on conservative channels. Yep. Or perceived. Because again, I'd say like, yeah, I mean, if you watch me and listen to what I'm saying, I totally understand how you feel like I'm a conservative. And maybe I'm a conservative right now, but I don't consider myself a conservative. I don't identify in either political party. I just like to call myself an independent. A lot of people say I'm a libertarian, all that stuff. I react to how things are going. So that's just how I do it. So, all right. So you guys enjoy the re-uploads. Okay. See, I mean, we're down to like 115 viewers. Earlier, we were almost at 300. And you know that people are just, and so many people in here are saying they're having problems with it, buffering and lagging and all this other stuff. There's no way it's my internet. There's no way. I've got my readings right here. My stream status is good. I've got my internet signal right here. Everything is working on my end. So I don't know why it's lagging for so many people. So if it is, I thank you for hanging around. I don't blame you if you want to leave. I don't blame you at all. I totally understand. Nobody wants to watch a lagging live stream. So if it is, you can do a refresh and see if that'll help. And then we'll go from there. Is World Class streaming? Because Jeff sent me a message not too long ago, and I need to get with him. So let me respond to Jeff really quick. Let's see. On live now. Call you soon. Boom. Okay. Okay. So EVS is streaming too. Okay. Okay. So we got World Class, we got EVS, and we got me streaming. So that could have something to do with some of the viewership, and I totally understand that. So I just messaged Jeff. So he probably won't see that right now. So let's see. Alex Jones Jr. says, trying to block me. That's why it's lagging. Oh, man. Inflamed wood. Powers that be are targeting conservatives, no doubt. Yeah, I mean, I was just informed through this live stream that Gavin McInnes was banned from Twitter. I don't know the details of it, but then, and again, I don't even think you can classify H3 as a conservative place. Ethan Klein, I don't think they're, I don't watch them religiously, but I do watch some of their videos, but I don't think you can actually say they're conservative. But they were talking about Alex Jones earlier. They're a major YouTube channel, and their live stream was ended abruptly, apparently, according to Ethan Klein on Twitter. And now their streaming ability, their streaming access has been denied, suspended. It's unbelievable. Like, what the hell is going on right now, man? All right, Kego Rogers says the lag is getting pretty rough. Peace. Thank you for sticking around, Kego Rogers. Appreciate that. The fact that we still got, yeah, let's see. Alex Jones Jr. says, yeah, what the fuck? It wasn't lagging, and now it is. What the fuck? Man, this is frustrating. Frustrating as fuck. That's what it is. So, all right. Randy says major lag time getting, getting some badge time. Peace. All right, Randy's got to bounce. 5th refresh for Kego Rogers. Anna she just got back. Everybody's lagging right now, Anna. So everybody's jumping ship. But we're staying as long as there's over 100 people watching this thing. I'm gonna stay on. So Fanboy says yes, pissing you off. 0 lag on the iPhone 6 Plus. Gay frogs, the gay frogs. Just like Jeremy Dr. Pepper rules. Adam, thank you. Just like Jeremy Dr. Pepper rules. I dig that. All right. Saying Alex Jones is like saying Voldemort. That's so funny. It's true. Ivan says they are turning the lag gay. It's your cup, Jeremy. Get rid of the cup. Bama Cup ain't going nowhere. Roll Tide, swig of Dr. Pepper for the working man. There's not much left. Mega Jetty says, hi, Anna. Welcome to the party. Do I think Thanos is the new Vader? I do think Thanos is in that realm of great villains. And I didn't think I would be able to say something like that after or before watching Infinity War, but I've rewatched Infinity War since it came out on digital. And my God, man, Thanos is a great villain. Thanos is in that discussion with Vader and the Joker for great villains. He's not going to pass Vader. But I'll tell you what. See, Anna says, no, Thanos isn't scary. I disagree. I think Thanos is amazing. He's not going to be better than Vader because you just can't top Vader. But he's in that discussion. So, Morgan McGinnis says, it's getting worse. The lag is getting worse. I know if Morgan is getting frustrated, then it's probably bad. So, Rob Dog, I refuse to watch Infinity War. Change my mind. Oh, man, you should. I mean, it's one of the great movies you're going to see in the last several years. Bobo Vasquez, love you, Jer. Good night. Thank you, Bobo. Apologize for the lagging. But, yeah, look. I'm going to go ahead and end this because you guys are telling me this lagging is getting horrible. Everybody's having to leave. This is pissing me the fuck off. So thanks, YouTube. Appreciate it. I don't understand it right now, but I will have a video up for the Meg tomorrow. I appreciate you guys. I will take pieces of this video. I'll edit it together, and I'll upload it just like I always do. And yeah, I appreciate it. Caitlin says, get some sleep. I'm not going to get any sleep. I got a lot of work to do, but I'll get a little bit. So other than that, thank you all for joining. Thank you for sticking with us through all of the lag. I apologize for some of you that aren't getting hit with the lag, but so many are getting hit with it, and it's frustrating me. And I got a lot of work I can do anyway. So anyway, you guys have a great night. Adam, I see you. I see you. So let's see. Hang on. Bye, Jeremy. May the force be with you. Sleep is for the weak. I'm refreshing every 15 seconds. Great job, Jeremy. Thanks, Kego. Thanks for sticking with us. Thank you for trying. Pissing me off, man. Odin had troubles too. Deplatforming opinions. It's unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. Oh, let's see. I'll make sure I didn't miss anything. Okay. All right, guys. Have a good night. I will talk to you later.